These episodes are brought to you by a massive fire-breathing dragon. Episode 21, Oracle. So Barbara Gordon was plagued with self-doubt and eventually retired as Batgirl. I wonder how handing in your notice to Bruce Wayne goes. You'd assume it's fairly daunting.
I have a butler.
Oh, as cold as ever then. Fair enough. She was later inspired to give crime fighting another go though. And who does she have to thank as her inspiration? Not Bruce or Dick. It was actually a character her dad used to tell her about as a kid. You're probably thinking something like Sherlock Holmes or Alice in Wonderland. However, you are way off. Jim Gordon would actually instead prefer to tell his little girl about the tales of the insane lunatics living close by.
What I remember is you describing his white face and green hair. I was just a kid. Scared the hell out of me.
I thought you'd be interested.
I would question his decision to tell her that, but then her mum ran away and left her, so he's pretty good in comparison, I guess. She did also have a stepmom called Sarah Essen for guidance, but she got killed by that guy with the white face and the green hair. So why exactly is the Joker her inspiration? Well, by shooting her in the stomach and leaving her permanently paralyzed, of course. Bloody hell, this Joker fella really does seem to pick on the Gordons, doesn't he? Yikes. Anyway, the ordeal left her permanently in a wheelchair, and now she had something to overcome. She wanted to be a hero in spite of what the Joker did. Not only could she kick ass, but she also had a really smart brain, and now it was time for that to be utilized. So as Oracle, she sets up a base she calls the Clock Tower, where she has all of the world's best computers. All of them. This means she has access to anything and everything at the click of a button. Therefore, if you are secretly terrible at Minesweeper, she could well know about it. How embarrassing. Although, don't worry, she probably hasn't noticed. She has way more pressing matters, like remembering people's names.
Oracle, the plane!
Chill, Batman. I sent up a flare. Robin's on his way.
Maybe you didn't get the memo, Oracle, but I've been going by Nightwing for, about a decade or so.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why I can't remember that. Maybe I should try saying it 10 times in a row. Nightwing, 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 Nightwing.
Photographic memory, awful with names. So she was really fond of the Clock Tower. She had set up a lovely little office space for herself, where she could feed all her information through to the superheroes. Life was pretty sweet, until she had to blow up the bloody thing to give Batman's head a shake. Oh, Bruce. Basically, in War Games, Batman and Black Mask have found their way into the Clock Tower and have agreed that they will fight to the death. What? It's mostly because Black Mask was previously pretty awful to Stephanie Brown, one of Batman's allies. And the whole time these two are trying to rough each other up, Oracle sat in the background saying, "What are you doing, mate? This isn't you, this isn't cool." But Batman's not really paying any attention, so she cranks it up a notch. Yoo-hoo, Batman. Yep, it's me again, Oracle. I've just set off the emergency destruct system. You're probably gonna have to put being a murderer on hold and save my life, really, aren't you? So he did, and he saved her. Finally, there he is. The Bruce we all know and love. It took you long enough. Oracle, however, isn't overly thrilled about having to sacrifice her clock tower, so decides to leave Gotham, and instead goes on a world tour with the Birds of Prey. Oh, I should probably clarify if you're not familiar. She hasn't become a drummer in a death metal band or anything like that. The Birds of Prey are actually a really cool superhero team, mostly made up of females, and they decided to take on villains in Metropolis and other similar places. Having said that, they do also have the voices for a music tour.
No one does it better than the Birds of Prey.
Maybe the tour could also include a concert here and there. To conclude, If you're awful at Minesweeper, Oracle knows. TD.